So when did your sister take over the lease? And it's just none of his stuff started adding up until I lost my virginity. It did take a lot of my innocence away. A lot of stuff that I seen just took blindly. It's like everything just kicked in the way he was saying. Before then, I didn't have no awareness of outside people lying to me. I knew like my grandma and them because I knew them. But with dating situations, I did not know that, and I was easily taken advantage of. And so, and somebody want to know, did I wear a condom with him when I first lost him? Yes, I did. He did that. He was protective, and that's why when I lost my virginity to him, he saw I was bleeding. He was like, "You really was a virgin?" He said, "I thought you was cheating on me." I'm like, he's like, "Oh my God!" He just started looking at me different, like. He thought didn't want to have sex with him because I was cheating on him, but I really was a virgin. I really didn't know how to navigate the situation. I did not know. I couldn't talk about my feelings because I didn't know what feelings I was having. I was autistic. I didn't know what feelings I was having. I don't know what I should be feeling at the time. And even if I was feeling anything sexual, I was never feeling anything sexual. And I really realized that I wasn't attracted to him. I just had daddy issues. I was not attracted to him sexually. I wasn't. I understood that I cling to him more because he was protective in the way that I wanted my father to be protective. And that's the reason why I lost my virginity too to him, is because he was more of a father to me. And then once that I lost my virginity to him, I could see that that's not what I was looking for. I wasn't even attracted to him in a sexual manner. And with me being autistic and not expressing, like I was only 19. I hadn't even dealt with my mom's death. So it's a lot of stuff that prevented me from rightly assessing the situation. And I should not have been in that situation for a grown man to even speak to me. I should have kept it moving. And I don't blame nobody. I blame myself because like I said, I was still a kid. It's okay to be 18 in the virgin. It's okay to be 19 in the virgin. It's okay to be 20 in the virgin, 21 in the virgin, 25 in the virgin. It's okay. Any child out there, any person out there, it's okay, because a lot of stuff we don't grow at the same time. We don't learn at the same time. Do I regret giving him my virginity? No. Do I think I could have made a better decision than wait? Yes. I would have wished I had if I had because I see it through so many different lenses. I still would have a level of naivety to me. It did lift that, but at the same time, would I would have loved to be in love when I first lost my virginity? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would have been in love with the person. Absolutely. Should I have waited on marriage? Absolutely. I should have waited on, absolutely. I should have waited on marriage. I absolutely should have. Absolutely. I can absolutely, with absolution, say that. I should have stayed on the straight and narrow. It's not easy because a lot of traumas filter through the decisions we make. And that's why I say 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, if it's not around somebody that age group, say he was 25 and I was 19. Okay, yeah. Say he was, 30 and I was 19. No, that should have never had happened. 25 is, yeah, okay. That's a 6-year span. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. But 30, 35, 38, that's crazy. Now that I look back at it, it's crazy to me. Like I should never have been one of his victims. I feel like I was victimized more than anything. I didn't have my grandfather there. I didn't have no dad. I had my crazy ass grandma, and my uncles was in the street. And he was, she 18. Like, I didn't have that protection that I should have had. And making these decisions, I didn't get to sit down and talk to someone about these decisions. My grandma was like, "Oh, you making money, grown? Oh, da 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 da. Oh, I see you won't let me meet him. You worried about meeting him, but she didn't even try to talk to me and say, hey, do you really like this person? Do you do this? Let alone get me counseling for my mom's death. She didn't do that. So I filter a lot of that decision making through just pure instinct. Pure, oh, my grandma was over here doing it. I literally the next day, I was like, I knew that I was gonna do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. And then he was like, you sure you gonna do it? I'm like, yeah. Because he was like, it's this whole year you didn't do it. And then I guess he was intrigued because he really didn't think I was. And then the way that the whole thing happened, he was trying to just force his way in. And when he couldn't force his way in, I'm like, that hurt. Get off me. He was like, no, no, no. And then he just kept going and kept going. And then I was just like, and then like a second later, like maybe 5 seconds later, he had, did his business. So I'm just like, this is so messed up. This wasn't the way it's supposed to go. I cried for like an hour. He was like, why are you so crying? He felt so bad. He was like, you're so fine. You're so beautiful. I absolutely did not think you was a virgin. He was like, I would not have done it that way. I would have done things a lot differently with you. He said, I just did, I thought you was lying. So, yeah.